everybody.
All right. Well, hello and freaking welcome and hello. Today is Thursday, you guys, which means that it is vlog day. I'm always in a really good mood on Thursday. Thursday is a real busy but really fun day for me. I got a vlog all planned out for you guys. I can't do that thing anymore where I put all the timestamps up here, but for anybody watching on the replay, there's going to be timestamps down below in the description. Hopefully at a reasonable time after the vlog is finished, whatever, doing its thing, whatever. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Jacob Ludholm for being the first person in the chat tonight. Congratulations, Jacob. You don't win anything except, I don't know, here, have a fist bump, I guess. Bump that fist. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the vlog. Hope it's looking okay. Hope it's sounding okay. I'm assuming someone will text me if it's not, but we are going to go through this vlog because I have it all planned out. We're definitely going to be kicking it off with some beer. We're going to have what I've been vaping. There's going to be vape mail. There's going to be viewer mail. There's going to be retro vaping. There's going to be a very random juice tasting towards the end. We're going to do favorite comments of the week, and continuing the trend from the last live stream vlog video, we're going to be answering all of the super chat questions at the end of this here vlog in its own special sort of like super chat segment. So get those super chats in. I'm going to try to go through the chat at the end as well, and do that thing. Do that thing where I try to talk to the chat. I genuinely cannot do it during the live stream. I just can't. I can't keep up with the chat. Who could possibly keep up with the chat? Nobody can. Moderators have a hard time keeping up with the chat, but we're here and we're going to do it and we're going to vlog, and I hope everybody is here to hang out and fellowship and talk shop and drink beer and open vape mail and just do the damn thing. We're just doing the damn thing tonight. And the title of tonight's vlog is called, what did it say? Why is the vlog live, Nick? Why is the vlog live? Why is the vlog live? This is a question that needs to be answered right now. So the first thing I'm going to address tonight in the live stream is why does this live stream even exist? So here's where we're at. I started the vlog in 2013. And it started as like a real big experiment. I wanted to have a video that I produced every week where I could put a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to talk about, but not necessarily as it relates to like a product video. Because up until that point, I had only really been doing like product videos, and that's how I got my feet wet there in on the YouTubes, was just doing product videos, and that's all I did, and that's all I knew how to do basically at that point. And then at 2013 I was like, something needs to change. I want to change something. I want to do something fun. I want to do something cool. I'm going to create this video. I'm going to create this video called The Vlog, and it's just going to be different shit, different segments, a few different things that I like to talk about. I really wanted to start incorporating beer. Back in the old days of the vlog, I used to talk about music too. Like I had a whole section dedicated to music, but I just wanted that vlog video to be something different, just a different kind of content that wasn't necessarily like a product video. I started doing the vlog, and the vlog started getting popular. So I started doing the vlog, and we together we grew the vlog into something that is really, really, really great. And I love it, and I love the vlog. And the reason that the vlog is live now is because if the vlog was to survive on my YouTube, it had no choice but to become a live streaming show. I've been dying to do a live streaming show, and for a while I considered introducing a new live streaming program, but I didn't know quite what that would look like. I was considering doing the 510 report as a live streaming show, which I'm not going to talk about that. I like the 510 report as it is. And so it all came down to the vlog. And the vlog, as much as I love it, shooting, editing, producing, uploading the vlog every week was essentially like, it was killing me. It was killing me. I was spending the first 3 days of the week just doing the vlog. 3 days working on the vlog. It takes time. It takes time to get these segments together. It takes time to get out of retro vaping and build it. It takes time to do all this prep. It takes time to shoot the video. I would spend all day Tuesday just shooting video and then all day Wednesday just editing video so that Thursday we had a vlog ready to go. Well, now that we're moving forward into the world, now that we've hit 2019, I am just spread far too thin and I can't possibly dedicate 2 full days to one video. It just doesn't make sense with the limited amount of time that I have. I'm still trying to do product videos. My main focus right now is crafting and getting the 510 report to be the best video that it can possibly be, and that is taking up a lot more of my time. I have other projects we're working on. We launched the GOAT. I have some other projects we're working on. So there's just a lot going on, and I wanted the vlog to survive. My first instinct was to just end the vlog. We had a good run. It's been going for 5 years now. The vlog's been going for 5 years. That's crazy, okay? That's bananas. And my first thought was just to have one big, final vlog and be like, that's it. This series, the vape vlog on the GrimmGreen YouTube, would have been coming to an end. That was my first thought. My second thought was, no, let's take that bitch live and let's do a live vlog that people can still watch the replay on. And that's where we're at. So if you're asking me why is the vlog live and why it's never going back to the way that it was, I simply don't have enough hours in the day or hands on my body to accomplish that anymore. I have so much more stuff that is on my plate now that if I want this vlog to survive, you guys, you know how important this vlog is to me. This is fellowship time. This is family time with my community. If the vlog is to survive, it's going to survive in a live streaming format. And for anybody else that is sad or upset or bemoaning the loss of the pre-shot vlog, I feel your pain because I really enjoyed the pre-shot vlog as well. But this is the vlog now, and I can empirically and categorically say that it is never, it's never going back to the way it was. We only move forward here in GrimmGreen Industries, never backwards. My car doesn't even have a reverse gear on it, okay? I only drive forward. I drive forward towards my goals, not away from my goals. But anyway, now that that is all sorted out and out of the way, and I didn't mean to sound that so intense. That sounded a little bit intense. I wasn't being condescending or being look guys, this is how it's gonna be. That's not my intention. I try to communicate as clearly as I possibly can, just so there's no misunderstandings. The other vlog, I'm just repeating myself. It doesn't matter. And welcome to the live vlog. And the first thing that I want to do in this here live vlog video is that thing. I want to do my favorite thing that I do where I hear from one of my subscribers. So right now, I believe his name is Josh. I would like to hear from Josh.
How's it going, Nick? My name's Josh. I'm from Minnesota. First off, I gotta say, I'm glad we got the same tastes. I like the blue as well, and I love this mod. However, I prefer the dead rabbit, so sorry. But mainly, I want to get a shout out for my friend Haus. He does YouTube reviews as well. Thesis himself. He's the reason that I started vaping and got off of smoking. He'll never admit it, but he's the main reason why. I bought my first device from him, and yeah, I'd like to get a shout out for him. So, Haus Brazino, love you, man, and yeah, let's keep on vaping.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. Absolutely. First of all, bro, you get a shout out 100% right there. It's cool. Look, you can like the dead rabbit. I love the dead rabbit. You can like the dead rabbit. That's what I tell everybody. Just like what you like and have no apologies about it. And yeah, of Thesis himself, of course, Thesis himself. I won't say that we're friends. I honestly wouldn't even say that we're acquaintances, considering I've never met the guy in real life, but I know him. I know of him. I follow him on Instagram. I think he's a great dude, and that's awesome. I love vaping with Thesis. So yeah, absolutely. We're going to do a shout out for vaping with Thesis. because he's a fantastic guy. And if anybody else out there in the live stream or watching on the replay has a video that they would like to see featured at the beginning of this here vlog program, similar to Josh's, you can shout yourself out, your shop, your favorite YouTubers, your favorite gear. You just want to shoot the shit. You just want to talk about your favorite tank for a few minutes. 30 seconds, please. 30 seconds to a minute would be great. But you can send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. You can just mark the subject, that one thing, that one favorite thing that's your favorite thing and that you like to do, and then we'll do that. So send them on over. Send them on over. I actually have like a mountain of videos currently, but I need more. It's one of those things like I always need more. Anyway, what I would like to do right freaking now is, do I want to talk about what I've been vaping first, or do we want to open the beer first? What I think we should do is definitely taste beer first. That's right, I forgot you can hear my audio while the bumper is playing. Well, there you go. I forgot that you can hear my audio while the bumper is playing. So here we are. Welcome to the beer segment. Now, this is a segment that has been in the vlog since the very beginning. Having a beer segment in the vlog was like, I don't know, it was really important to me just because I like beer. I love craft beer, and I like talking to other people that are really into craft beer. It's, correct me if I'm wrong, Ruby Roo, but some of our very first conversations ever were about craft beer. And then in Niagara Falls, we thought it would be a great idea to drink beer and shoot video at like 4 a.m. And I just like beer, and I like meeting other beer people that are into craft beers. And one of the very first craft beers that I ever really had and ever really enjoyed is the beer that we have tonight. Hope everybody else has a delicious beverage with them, but we're drinking this tonight. This is Stone Arrogant Bastard Ale. This is a classic California Stone beer. Stone Brewery is based out of California. This is like their flagship fucking beer. Stone brews dark beers. There's just no way around it. And you know what? I kind of like a lot of... when I say kind of like, I mean I love, and when I say most of, I mean all. But I love all of Stone's beers. I've never had a clunker from them. And I've had clunkers from plenty of other breweries, but I'm really excited about this. I haven't had Arrogant Bastard Ale in, quite some time. It's been years and years, but we are going to pour this into a tulip style glass right over my laptop, and I just spilled all over the place, which is awesome. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Now I have a feeling there is going to be just a monster of a head on this. Did you see the way I poured that? And this cup has just been sitting in my cabinet and I didn't rinse it out. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous head to drink through like a man, Ruby Roo. You can't expect me to do that. You can't expect me to drink through that head. All right, well, I'm going to do it. But first, I want to see what they have to say on Beer Advocate about this beer, because I don't know if I've ever looked this beer up on Beer Advocate, but it's brewed California, United States. You can go to arrogantconsortia.com, which is interesting. Arrogant Bastard Brewing Co. We believe that pandering to the lowest common denominator represents the height of tyranny, a virtual form of keeping the consumer barefoot and stupid, brought forth upon an unsuspecting public in 1997. Arrogant Bastard Ale openly challenged the tyrannical overlords who were brazenly attempting to keep Americans chained in shackles of poor taste. God, what a great description. As the progenitor, okay, that's a word I don't know, of its style, Arrogant Bastard has revealed in its unprecedented and uncompromising celebration of intensity. There have been many nods to Arrogant Bastard Ale and outright attempts to copy it, but only one can ever embody the true nature of liquid arrogance. That's what they call this beer. Liquid Arrogance. It's got like a 4.5 rating out of 5. Anyway, enough yammering on for me. Welcome everybody to the vlog. Cheers. Here's to you guys. Boom roasted. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. There's no way around it. Arrogant Bastard Ale is awesome. It's just a fantastic beer. It's super malty. It's not as dark and heavy as some other stone beers. I mean, I can see here in my office that it's a little bit sort of translucent, but on camera, it just looks like I'm drinking motor oil with a tan head on top. But it's a little bit lighter, I guess, a little bit, let's see, how would I describe this beer? Crispy. It's like a crispy kind of beer. I get a nice, like, refreshing, carbonated or effervescent sort of like crisp from it. And it's honestly, it's a surprisingly clean beer. There's not a lot of like real long, sort of lingering aftertaste. Damn. That's damn good. That's damn hell ass good. I don't think I have anything to pair with it. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to my boy Turk's Juice. M Turk. If you guys aren't hip to M Turk, get hip to M Turk, because M Turk is the man, and he makes Turkish maize, which is like that like butterscotch cornbread. It's the only non like fruit flavor that I have right now. So we're gonna try some Turkish maize, Turkish maize with some Arrogant Bastard Ale. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not the best pairing I've ever had, but I genuinely don't have anything else to pair with it. Like Pony on Acid, no. Strawbeezy, no. Strawbeezy's not going to pair with it, but we might as well try, right? Nope. I'm going to go ahead and say nope. Definitely not. So, you know what? You can't hit them all out of the park, right? You can't win them all. So we're going to finish, we're going to top this cup back up so we can jump directly into what I've been vaping, and we can continue to enjoy this fine brew throughout the rest of the vlog. Cheers again. There's just nothing better than a craft beer. I'm going to put this can somewhere where no one can find it, and where I will forget about it. But let's talk real quick about just a few things that I've been vaping. You already saw Tony B. Tony B's here, Minikin 2. This is the Sense Screen Take in a tank. I always say Screen Take. Why do I do that? Screen Tank. Sense Screen Take, DHD nub tip on top, DHD chop top on top. I apologize. This is the setup that I think looks like Tony B, and there's Turkish maize on the inside. You ever notice that vape reviewers all do that? Do I do that? I noticed that Matt does it too. That's the way that Matt vapes. Actually, here's the way that Matt vapes. This is the way that Matt used to vape. And this is the way that actually James from Wake vapes too. That little at the end. I've only met 2 people in my life that do that thing. I also still am hanging in there with this thing. I just really like it. I love the way it vapes. I like the Kanthal coils on the inside, and if it was just easier to fill, this would be like my daily banger pod, because I can put 12 milligram Liquid Barn Water Malone in here and just have a fantastic mouth to lung vape with it. So good. That Water Malone is so good. 12 milligram is perfect IMO for a pod system. If you can get a refillable pod system like the Flow or like the Vladin RE, fill it up with some 12 milligram freebase. Let me know what you think of that. Anyway, Also, heavily rocking my Warlock's hammer. This is a mod that I have a feeling is just never going to go away, and I topped it with a purple recoil because fuck, that looks cool. Come on. It's perfectly centered. The logo is perfectly centered over the odorous Grim Army. It's like this was meant to be. And there's a DHD Macron, the macaroon drip tip on top there. This is loaded up with straw beezy, and these are some Turk aliens on the inside, and damn it, Turk, you just do good work. I just did it. I just did it right there. I just did what I was just talking about. I guess I am one of those people. That's fine. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to change up my vaping method right now. That's how I'm exhaling every time. Warlock's Hammer, Recoil RDA, Straw Beezy. Also, been using this guy for a little while now. This is that Hell Beast. And I was using it in sub-ohm tank mode for a while. And then I just recently, you'll see the video on Monday, I think. I just recently switched it over to the Nautilus Mini Coil Heads, mouth to lung. This is a Green Apple from Liquid Barn. It's the Nautilus Mini Coil Heads, man. You can't say shit about the Nautilus Mini Coil Heads because they're awesome. They are awesome mouth to lung. And thankfully, the Hellbeast tank didn't mess anything up. But I don't... Spoilers, right? Spoilers for the video. 12 milligram. Baller. And here's something else I've been using. This is what I got last week. It's the Chroma A ISA B kit. And you see this rainbowy glass on there? I feel like people are going to be shocked when I say this, but I absolutely love the way that rainbowy glass looks on there. It just looks cool. It just makes this tank look cool. This is loaded up with Pony on Acid, and this has truly and honestly been like my go-to. Whenever I leave the house, I've been taking this with me. Dwayne was in town last weekend. We went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Los Angeles, which if you're even near Los Angeles and you haven't gone to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, what the hell are you doing? It's the best damn chicken and waffles anywhere in the world. I'm just going to say it. Worldwide, Roscoe's is the best chicken and waffles. But I took this with me. I tried to take a bunch of like artistic shots with like the rain, and Dwayne was making fun of me, and you know, it's fun. Pony on Acid all day long on the inside of that. Still also hanging in there with the Asmodus Voluna 2 tank, also loaded up with Pony on Acid, sitting on top of that Wake Modco Bigfoot. This is the cup design, and I didn't know I'd be able to get this matchy with the cup design, but come on. That's some super match right there. That's like next level matchy. Jess just happened to make a drip tip that's that same exact aqua color as the cup design on this mod. I love it. I love this little setup, and I put fresh batteries in it. Good shit. Also, keeping this train going, Revenant. Yeah. Revenant, my red and gray Revenant with the goat on top. These are the 24 gauge goat head on the inside. Another DHD chop top that turns white when you vape it. Listen, if anybody out there has the goat with the 24 gauge coil heads, goat heads, put it on a squonker, crank it up to like 80 to 85 watts, and just enjoy. You're welcome. Enjoy. The 24 gauge at about 80 watts is brilliant. Turn your airflow down. Turn your airflow down that far. You'll have flavor. You got flavor for days. I did it again. I can't do it. I can't not blow vapor that way. I've been trained I can't do it. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, say hello again to Atlantis. I took off the Kennedy 25 millimeter. It's being washed right now, so I decided to throw that Mike Vapes Rebirth RDA on there. Looks dope, and I get to use my absolute favorite color DHD nub drip tip on there. This blue and that blue is, I mean, come on. Aspen Modco Monarch all day long. This is loaded up with Hooch Pure Banana. I was just talking to Ruby Roo on the podcast. Hooch Pure Banana is one of those flavors that if you're craving banana, if you're craving like a banana liquid, I don't want to vape anything else other than Hooch. Hooch Pure Banana is hands down the best freaking banana liquid like I think I've ever had. And that's considering like the kilo banana milk, like that used to be Moo e-liquids. That used to be my favorite banana, but Hooch Pure Banana slays it. And it also helps that the Mike Vapes fucking Rebirth RDA has pretty baller flavor. Yes, Vaping Case, you can definitely get a shout out. Happen to see that in the chat? Boom, you are shouted out, Vaping Case. So many things. I'm vaping so many things. And it's funny because I go through these phases where I'm like, I'm just going to tear everything down. Like, I will literally take all of my vape gear apart, all of it down, wash it all out, and have nothing for a hot minute. Like, literally nothing to vape in the house. And then it'll all start with one thing. This was the first thing I set up after the big washing. And I was like, cool, that's awesome. And then I was like, all right, well, let's do this. Let's put the mic vapes on here. Let's put that tank on here. And now before I know it, I'm like, oh, I got like 7 fucking things going again. And it's just one of those time periods where I feel like a lot of this stuff is really good stuff. Like this TVL Revenant. It's just one of those things that, yeah, I'm done evaluating it. I've already done my video for it, but I just don't want to put the damn thing away. There's been a lot of those recently. So good. So good all day long. So good. Anyway, what we are going to do now, I believe, is I have a big pile over here, including one package. I hope you're watching, Eric. One package from Eric Vinyl and Vapor that I don't believe is for me. I think it's a gift for Casey. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to open it anyway. It's time to do some vape mail. I forgot a garbage bag, so talk amongst yourselves, and I just have to go run and get a garbage bag. Don't judge me. I'm wearing joggers and slippers with Rick and Morty socks. I'll be right back. Now we can officially start the GD Vape Mail segment. So like I said, I got a bunch of packages here. One of them's from Eric. Should I open that one first? I feel like I should kind of open that one first because it came in such a large box. Anyway, this is from Eric. I believe this one's from Eric. Yep, Eric. Let's open this. Let's see what's going on in the world of Eric. This might actually be a wedding gift. This might actually be something for me as well. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see what's going on in here, Eric. Oh, baby. Okay, I shouldn't be opening this on the vlog. This is something that Casey and I should be opening, but he said, Nick and Casey, Merry Belated Christmas, and nuptials. May the light of love and John McClane Zippo guide you on your journey together. Love you both, Eric. You're going to need... Okay. Well, thanks, Eric. And, you know, the gifts that you get from Eric are 1 in a million gifts. These are one-of-a-kind gifts because... Oh, my God. This is the coolest shit ever, Eric. Ever. Okay, well now I have to take at least a few of these out of here so we can see them. Okay. First of all, this Bouge. That's amazing. I love this. I love this so much, Eric. I love that so much. sit safely over there. Then we got Bouge. What? How fucking cool is that? How fucking cool is that, Eric? Then we got Bouge. I love these little kids with helmets on. That's so funny. Then we got Bouge. Just like that. Eric, is this drawing based on your boy? Because if that's the if so, that's cool as hell. And lastly, this one is specifically for Miss Casey Pickle. Her favorite movie of all time is Die Hard. Here we have an Eric Vinyl and Vapor original. This is John McClane. Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs. That's my best Bruce Willis impression. I can't do it. Eric, I love you. Thank you. Casey thanks you. She will see these as soon as she gets home tonight. Just as soon as she gets home tonight. Awesome. Fuck, that was cool. What a great way to kick off the Vape Mail segment. What a great way. And I got to tell you, I'm getting hot, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the shirt off. Don't worry, I'm wearing a shirt underneath. Should I do a topless vlog? Tell you what, if I hit 500,000 subscribers, I'll do a topless vlog. I'll just sit here topless in my boxers. I'll do a boxer shorts vlog. Let's make that happen. No, let's not make this happen. Okay, this is from Stan. This is from Stan Tenacious TX Vape. So I'm going to just hold off on that for just a second because I want to open some, like, you know, China mail first before I get to anything really, like, you know, much cooler, I guess. I know. And that's a shitty thing to say. Not everything is crappy. But, you know, I'd just rather open something from China than something from Stan right now. What the shit? How does this even work? Are boxes from China just completely different? Like, they don't open like a normal box would. What is that? All right. Well, what do we have here from Inokin? Or maybe it's pronounced Inokin. This looks like Bouge, tiny little pod. Like a tiny little Sauron drop, Sauron air kind of Inokin-y thing. They said it uses the plexus mesh coil heads on the inside. One Inokin DV pod system, one DV replacement pod, one micro USB charging cable, one user manual, one user packet. Sweet. Huh. Well, I got plenty of 12 milligram. Maybe that's something that I'll do. I'll do there. 30, question mark. I forgot to write down the Vape Mail timestamp. Anyway, it'll be close. Yeah, and I got a few. There's a few right here. There's a few right here. Maybe this is what I'll set up in the vlog this week. For those of you who have never been to a vlog before, which very well could be, I try to find something in the Vape Mail to set up and vape like right away. Just, you know, I like to do a little first impressions kind of deal and just set something up. Let's see what this is, because I have no idea. Is this literally just a... Holy shit! This is Casey's birthday gift that finally arrived. Not birthday gift, Christmas gift. Well, it's turning into a birthday gift. Hope nobody saw that. I'm just gonna hide this in my closet real fast from Casey Pickle. This was a Christmas gift that I thought was never coming. Turns out it's here, and she'll get it for her birthday. Ha-ha! But I have to hide it. There you go. I hid it next to the Boglin. That's in my, I don't know where this came from, so let's open it. Yeah, that's a gift that I can't show away yet. Oh, this is from, okay. Interesting. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't really want to show this on YouTube, I guess. This company reached out to me, and I'm not sure if you have ever heard of this company, Dynavape, but they design, like, it's essentially a one-hitter. And their original, you know, when Dynavape first came out, they were a tobacco vaporizing company. Like, They were vaporizing tobacco before any of us were vaping. Before any of us were vaping, they were vaporizing tobacco. Now they use it for vaporizing cannabis products. Obviously, I don't want to dig out all of this, but if you've never seen a Vape, it kind of looks something like this. Oh, that is slick. That is slick. That is slick. I don't want to be getting in trouble from no YouTube for showing off no cannabis stuff, but sick. So I might be doing something with them on YouTube. Not really sure how that's going to go. We're definitely going to talk about it on the podcast and stuff like that. But yeah, got some stuff from Vape that I'm really excited before. I always tread a little bit lightly on that topic on my YouTube because I just don't know. And I don't want to, it's whatever. Whatever you want to do in your own life, do it. Do it. Right, Michelle Lynn? God, that arrogant bastard is good. God, I love that beer. God, I love that beer. This is from Mass Mods, and this is what he put on it. It's like a tiki god with Kent at the top, me in the middle, and Dwayne on the bottom. Appreciate that, Mass Mods. Appreciate that, Mass Mods. I don't even know what's in here. I don't know if Mass Mods has anything new. I have one of their squonkers. This might be liquid. This might be... There could be anything in here. Unicorn ink? Are these the Unicorn RDAs? If so, these are actually pretty good little RDAs. Oh, this is new. Oh, I've not seen this. Unicorn ink. I got this from Mass Mods, and Mass Mods, they do that Mass Mods squonker. They also do this pretty little RDA. That's a pretty slick looking RDA right there. It feels substantial. Like it just feels nice. Feels nice. Oh, that's it. There you go. Postless deck design on the inside, a positive and a negative. Yeah, and there's like, is that a spot for your tool? What is that? What is that slot used for right there? What do you suppose that slot is for right there? Is there anything that I need to know about this? I just find that all very, very interesting. That's not where the airflow is. No, the airflow is set up much higher. Real restricted lung hit. Well, shit. All right, cool. Well, I got a unicorn from Mass Mods. There is a stainless, a black, and what looks like a gold. Let's take a look at the black real fast. Oh, perfect. I love shiny black. Look at that. It looks like a gunmetal shiny black. I love that. I love the way that is. Yeah, I don't know what that tiny little notch is for. At first, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's like a place for your tool to go, right? Like, but then the way that it's angled doesn't really make any sense. No, and it's not the airflow. Wow, that is so bizarre. That's weird. I'm just going to put my mouth on all of these, so whoever gets one from a $2 box, it's just going to have my gunk all over it. Anyway, cool. Mass Mods, Unicorn ink. I don't know what this RDA is called. Maybe it says on the bottom. But it just arrived from Mass Mods. Mass Mods, Unicorn ink. I thought Unicorn was a different company, but yeah, it just says Unicorn on the bottom. Unicorn Vapes Ink. Mass Mods. I don't know what the name of this is, but it is a slick looking atomizer. Slick looking atomizer. It's something I would like to build and set up in the vlog, but I can't sit here for like 15 minutes and build an RDA. That would be the most boring content of all time, I think. Boosh. Okay, where is this one from? China. Shenzhen, China. Where did my knife go? Shenzhen, China. All right, let's see what's going on here. Axle, the Axle RDA. Thank you, Danielle. Axle RDA. I'm excited to try out that Axle RDA. I've never, it's one of those things where I always say, I've never heard of that before. But then really when I think back and I go, oh yeah, I've definitely seen that all over Instagram, like tons of builders using the Axle RDA. All right, cool. Axle RDA. Thank you, Danielle. You're the best person. You are just the best person. This is, whoa, shit. 10 tanks? Is this the Falcon? Is this a new Falcon? No. Falcon. I don't know what this is. Is this the Falcon Artisan? Oh, it's Falcon tanks in different normal colors. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Would you just look at that? Where's my Ilea clip? Would you just look at that? When I see something like that, I just say, well, would you just look at that? These are Horizon Tech Falcon tanks that look not like baby barf. It's just a gunmetal tank. And if it uses those good M3 triple coil heads, then we are all about to have a real solid vaping experience. All right, this is what I'm going to set up. I want to set up this new Falcon tank. I want to set up that new Falcon tank today. And best of all, I don't need 9 more of these tanks. So, if you're a patron, woo, you're in luck. You are in luck. There's more in here. There's more tanks in here. This one looks orange. Oh, stainless and orange. Stainless and orange, you guys. That's cool. What's this one? That's just gunmetal again. Okay. Bangin'. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that this was coming out. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to vape it. Okay. Let's do BMI last. Let's open Stan, who's not even here. That's fine. Stan. Whatever Stan Tenacious TX vapes. No, I'm just kidding. What did I get from Stan? This is the Ardent. Love that packaging, Stan. You really like that leopard print. Did you listen to a lot of punk rock? You really like that? You do that? You do that leopard print thing. This is this says it's a 27 millimeter atomizer. What? We did a 25 millimeter atomizer, and everyone was like, "We don't want 25 millimeter atomizers." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad we made one." And then Stan comes out with a 27 millimeter atomizer, and everyone's like, "Yeah, we definitely love 27 millimeter atomizers." Oh, this is a honker. This is a honkin' atomizer. Look at that monster. Just throwing it on here on the top side, just for no reason in particular, just so I can hold it a little bit easier. Does it squonk, bruh? Big old, what is that, a 4-post? What is this deck? Oh, Stan is here. Thank you, Ruby Roo. Thank you, Stan. I was just talking so much shit about you, but you probably heard it. That is a honker of a deck. What's with these posts? Bruh? What's going on here? How do these open? I'm fascinated by this. I am fascinated by this. Does this open up? Oh, I see. So it's really like a real big 2-post RDA is what you're telling me. Because that opens up right there, right? This little wedge, that's what opens up. That's what captures your leads. So it's like a 2-post. Is that spring loaded? That's smart. I mean, I don't know if it's spring loaded or not, but that's smart as shit. It's got recoil rip-off airflow for sure. Just kidding. But it really does have it's like upside-down recoil airflow. Yep, it's smooth as shit. It should be. It's recoil airflow. See the three holes? I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't care, Stan. I'm just giving you guff. I'm just giving you guff, bro. This looks sick. 27 millimeters. I can't wait to get one. If you made one with a purple cap, this is kind of what would live on my Warlock's hammer. Like, I feel like this caliber, this large of just a beastly RDA is what should be on that Warlock's hammer. That's okay. That's okay. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid for the Dreamer. Is that what you're telling me right now, Stan? This is a hybrid for the Dreamer? Well, I guess that answers my other question of what's in the other box. Let's see what we got going. We got a Dreamer. We got a Dreamer mechanical mod. An Ardent RDA. What Dreamer is it? Well, let's find out. Oh, let's see. Of course, I love the Dreamer. I love the matte black Dreamer. Are you kidding me? I'm glad that this exists. So this is. Are you telling me this is hybridized for this mod? Is that what I'm hearing? How does that work? Does this unscrew? Does it unlatch? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Stan, I'm just going to need a tutorial on this real quick. Like, if it's meant to hybridize right to your Dreamer, I'm not sure I see how that works right at this moment. But that doesn't mean that I don't know how to do it. It just means I don't know how to do it right now. Which basically means I don't know how to do it. Interesting. Well, there you go. Ardent RDA. And the matte black Dreamer. I have another matte black Dreamer, so I'm feeling like, is this stackable? Can I stack this Dreamer? Can I put like a 0.3 in here and have a stack on this? Because I feel like that would be sick. And I have some high resistance AJ Holland coils that I can put in it. And yeah. Oh, wait, I'm going to read this one. The Ardent packaging looks like it's endorsed by Brutus the Barber Beefcake. 100%. 100%. That is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. That is the Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Take the 510 pin off. You take the 5 pin off. 10 pin offs, dude. Tell me what to do. I'll tell you what to do. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, banging. Oh, banging. Oh, banging. Banging. Oh, and it does. It hybridizes right on there. Far out, man. Fucking cool. Stan, Stan, you're a good guy. You're one of the good ones, Stan. That's kind of cool as shit. Is there supposed to be a gap underneath the top cap, Stan? Is there supposed to be a stainless steel ring there that I can see all the way around, Stan? You see that? Oh, I got it sealed up pretty good. All right, cool. Well, Stan, thank you for this. I'm very excited to use this. I'm going to use it in a hybridized mode. Obviously, fuck 510 pins. We're going to put that there. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping. I don't want to lose anything or mess anything up. So we're going to put you there. 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 Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to save the note from Eric. Oh, and it comes with a flathead screwdriver. Well done. A little blue screwdriver. Except it's not a little blue screwdriver. It's a little clear screwdriver. I will definitely be keeping that to use on my Dreamer. What? Stan? It's not even branded. It says Times Vape. That should say Dreamer across it. Or fucking Stan. I'm Tenacious TX Vapes. I'm Stan. So yeah, took it off, hybridized, bitchin'. Stoked to try that out. I got one more box here that I know who it's from, and it's gonna be banging. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I showed you guys the collaboration I'm doing with BMI, the CASA fundraiser mod. If you want information on this, I have none other than I'm doing it with BMI, and they have all of the information on when it's going to be for sale, where it's going to be for sale, all that nonsense. I haven't used a BMI Touch in a while, and I kind of forgot how just relentlessly solid this mod is. Just relentlessly solid. Relentlessly solid. And that's who this box is from. This is from BMI, and so I can't even imagine what's in here. Because I already have the Touch there. But let's see. Let's investigate. Oh, there's literature. Ah, fantastic. Attached. Oh, awesome. The Grimm boxes are currently being lasered, and I expect them to be finished within about 2 weeks or so. I was thinking if the first batch sells well, we can roll it into a second run in brass. Second run in brass, you guys. I've got a BMI hoodie. BMI official. BMI. You know what? Here's the thing. I used to be really weirded out by BMI because BMI in my head stands for body mass index. Does anybody else make that body mass index association? BMI, body mass index? No? Every time I saw BMI, I was like, body mass index. They named their company Body Mass Index. All right. Well, we are going to go with the Army Green BMI hat. See how that goes. Boosh. And that's the hat that I'm wearing, I guess, for the rest of the freaking vlog now. Oh. Plus, they use the good packing peanuts, the kinds that you can eat. Eat a packing peanut. It tastes like Cheerios. No, it tastes exactly like Cheerios, actually. Crazy like Cheerios. So let's look at this. I have a feeling this is going to be the brass touch in here. This box already weighs like 17 pounds. Maybe 18 pounds? 20 pounds? 100 pounds? Oh. That just looks cool in there. That is classy. That is a classy, classy device right there, you guys. Classy. And on the back, boosh. Look how classy that shit is. BMI, GrimmGreen, teaming up, doing the damn thing. This doesn't even have batteries in it, and it's so heavy. This is like a pull your pants down kind of mod right here. Look at that. Stoked. Dude, these turned out rad. Rad. I like the brass. I'm interested to see. I don't know if this has any sort of coating on it or anything like that. If it's going to stay this nice, pretty brass color, or if it's going to like tarnish. I really don't want it to tarnish. I really just like this. Yeah. Handsome is a perfect way to describe this mod. Handsome. That is a handsome mod right there. Fuck, that's cool. Well, all right. I'm going to see if I can get one or two just to do like some giveaways for you guys. I think that would be really, really cool. It is a CASA fundraiser edition mod, so we don't want to rob CASA of money, but I would like to do some giveaways. I would like to give it away. In fact, let's run this Falcon tank that's not weirdly colored, that's not resin, it's not like fucking pea green and flesh colored swirls. It's not any sort of weird colors. It's just gunmetal. It's just gunmetal. It's just gunmetal. Oh, it's so good. So, yeah, we're literally just going to take a little bit of time right now and set up this tank. Probably going to put Pony on acid in it. Probably going to run it on the green Grimm Army BMI Touch. If I can get batteries in here. Sorry, this is going to be the boring part. You can just talk amongst yourselves. Touch screen, yes. BMI. Now, this tank. Oh, it's different. It's different. Is that different? When you press this button, boop, that flips open. That's Fuck, that's cool. Fuck, that's cool. And better drip tip. Thank you for using an 810 drip tip. It's like Horizon Tech was listening to their customers. That's insane. 810. Finally, 810. Finally, an 810 drip tip. That's just cool as shit. See, this is the hard part, because now I have to pick a juice to put in here. Let's do Rocket Blast. Fuck yeah, Rocket Blast. Fuck yeah, Rocket Blast. Okay, so this is the M1 coil head in here. It's just the single mesh coil head, but the M3, the M triple mesh coil heads are my favorite coil heads. I want to see if they're maybe included in here. Nope, there's the dual one. That'll have to do. That's fine. I can survive with the dual. It's not my favorite. That's the dual mesh coil head. God, these coil heads are just beastly. Like, that is a huge coil head. It just feels gigantic to me. Just feels gigantic to me. But we're going to put some Rocket Blast in here. Boosh. Do we have any fans of the Horizon Tech Falcon tank in here? I feel like a lot of people would be fans of this tank. It's hard ever to gauge, like, who else likes the same shit that I like. I'll just go on YouTube and be like, the Falcon tank's fucking awesome. And then I never hear, like, yeah, I think it is too. It's interesting to know who likes what. Good airflow. Look at that. I still love this. There's just a little button. There's like a tiny little button right here, and you go ding. Ah, come on, that's cool. That is cool. Yes, that is the Beetlejuice music that is stuck in my head. I don't get regular songs stuck in my head. I get the fucking theme from Beetlejuice stuck in my head. Don't know why that is. Boom. Roasted. Set up. Record time right there. The way that this opens is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's almost as cool. It's almost cooler than the Valerian tank. The Valerian tank had a very similar, like, you know, flip top design like that. Let's see where we're at. So this is a 0.4. I don't think I want to rock it that high right now. I'm going to turn this down to 56 watts. 56 watts for the first pull. New Falcon tanks. Yeah, already vaping great. Oh. Oh. So good. Fuck, that's good. Let's take this back up. I don't know how much higher I want to go. What do you guys think? For a 0.35, 61 watts? Nah, let's go a little higher than that. Let's take it back up to 70. Let's see how this does at 70 watts. 70 watts. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Perfect. Good God. Oh my God. Falcon Artisan Resin. Falcon Artisan Resin was like my favorite sub-ohm tank. I loved those triple mesh coil heads. I still believe that those triple mesh coil heads are like some of the best on the market. Just beautiful, delicious coil heads. But I hated the Falcon Resin Artisan tank so much. Just the way it looked and the stupid drip tip that always fell out. I could never keep that drip tip in. It was inevitably always like, like just super cockeyed on there. But now we got an 810. What other 810s can I fit on here? Can I get real matchy? Can I throw a DHD on here? Boosh. Yeah, well, I don't know if that looks super matchy, but boosh, I can do that. I'm stoked on this. I don't know when it's coming out. If you want a one-shot review of this right now, if you like the Falcon Artisan resin tank, it's that, but everything is better. The colors are better. The top fill is better. It's 810 now, and it can still use the same freaking triple mesh coil heads. Horizon Tech knows what they're doing. It's good. Fuck, that's good. All right, cool. Well, shit. That's fun. That's fun, and I got that set up, and that's fun. And thank you, Stan. Thank you, BMI, Horizon Tech, anybody else. Absolutely. So what do you want to do now, you guys? Let's just do... I'm running out of time. I only have an hour left. So I am going to skip the viewer mails for now. Just this one time. Going to skip the viewer mails. We're going to jump straight into... how about... So I posted a picture on my Instagram today. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you absolutely can. You don't have to. I wouldn't, but it's at GrimmGreen on Instagram, and it's at GrimmGreen on Twitter as well. I'm trying to get more people to Twitter. Go to Twitter. If you're sick of advocacy on Instagram, because that's not what Instagram is for. Instagram is not for sharing information. Instagram is for posting pictures of your food. Twitter is for the sharing of information. I had a back and forth with the new Surgeon General. Danielle Jones as well had a back and forth with the new Surgeon General. He doesn't change his mind, but he will talk to you on Twitter. And I think that's fantastic. I comment on every post that Scott Gottlieb makes almost. I constantly post advocacy. There are so many great advocates on Twitter. I mean, apart from people like Dimitri, Greg Connolly, Brittany Cushman, Cynthia Cabrera, the Dr. I can't remember his name. Anyway, there's a lot of good people on Twitter. If you really, really want to get plugged into advocacy and really, really talk directly to the people that are making these policies, Twitter is the way to do it. You could tweet right at Scott Gottlieb. You can say, "Hey Scott Gottlieb, why are you doing this? Hey Scott Gottlieb, did you see this? Hey Scott Gottlieb, did you check out this report? Hey Scott Gottlieb, did you see this data?" You can tweet directly at them, and I think that's just the most fantastic thing. Anyway, before I got way off track, I did post a picture on my Instagram earlier today and said, just prepping the retro vaping for this week's vlog. Any thoughts, any guesses? Nobody guessed it. Nobody guessed it, and that's okay. Where the hell did my retro vaping go? Here it is. I'm going to put this back on the BMI Touch right now. We have a topper, and I'll show you the deck first before I show you anything else. It's just a little two-post deck that I wicked up with some 24 gauge Anarchist. This is the build that I had in it from 3 years ago. This is a 3-year-old like two-post centered build on there. That is ridiculous. But we're gonna vape it. We're gonna vape this little guy. Nobody still knows what it is. Here, I'll give you a hint. It was made by a tricker. That's going to be at NVE. He's going to be hosting the trick comp for advocacy at NVE. Talking about our very own Fresh Skater J. He did the We Out Here Dough RDA. Hey, that hand symbol. Hey, We Out Here Dough. Fresh Skater J dropped an RDA back in 2015 called the We Out Here Dough RDA. I believe it was produced and sold by Flawless. I think they're the ones that did this, so it's a little bit tugboaty. The cap feels a lot like a tugboat slam cap from back in the day when everybody had a tugboat and everybody was just buying all these different caps for their tugboat. This is a lot like the slam cap. It's only 2 holes on either side, which I love. I love that. I love fixed airflow, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I love fixed airflow. Still good. Still good. But now, what juice do I put in it? I can't use the very random juice tasting juice because we have the very random juice tasting later. So right now, let's put... how about Vape Wild Murica? Yeah, Vape Wild. Love Vape Wild. Love the people over there at Vape Wild. They do good stuff. So I'm just going to juice these up. And like I said, this is just a little 24 gauge centered build on here. Super, super micro contact coils. That's just how I used to build this RDA. You know, there's 15 different ways to build every single RDA in existence. And I just really preferred this one with a center post build just because that's the way that the airflow kind of came into the chamber. So you had to make these big, like, you would have a coil and then your leads, you'd have to make these like these big like 90-degree turns on it to try to get it centered. So your wires came off like and then into the post and then like and then into the post. It was complicated. Like it was too complicated for the payoff because if I remember correctly, I didn't super love this RDA. If I remember correctly, I didn't super love this RDA. I took this RDA with me to Niagara Falls when we had the VPX event in Niagara Falls, which Ruby Roo and I were messing around. We were reminiscing about the old Niagara Falls VPX event, and we agreed that that was a very, very pivotal event for all of us. That was the first time. You guys, I don't know if we realize this, but that was the first time that the squad was all together. Me and Ruby and Dwayne and Kent and Jess. That was the first time we were all together, all in the same place. That was like squad starting, and I love it. But let's try this. Let's try the We Out Here Dough RDA from 2015, going way back to 2015. What I need to do is I need to dig out some really old vape stuff from like 2009. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, We Out Here Dough. Hey. Yeah, it's going to need more power, but that airflow is damn smoother than I remember. Smoother than I remember. Nope, we're going to turn it up. We're going to go to 90 watts. 90 watts. Okay, I don't want to press this button that many times, so we're just going to do 88 watts and call it good. Let's throw some more Murica in here. Shout out to Vape Wild for Murica. Yeah. Dude, it vapes. It's not amazing. It's honestly not that bad, though. That's the thing, is a lot of these old RDAs, I mean, that's just something I've been noticing from doing all of these retro vapings, is everything that I pull out from back in the day, it holds up. Like, this is vaping right now, currently, as good as anything else on my desk. As good as the recoil? Maybe not, but it's close. Maybe not, but it's close. I don't know, man. It's vaping good. It is vaping surprisingly good. I don't know if you can find a We Out Here Dough RDA anywhere, but if you want like a little piece of vape history, Fresh Skater J and his We Out Here Dough RDA. It's honestly, even with just a round wire build in this, it tastes great. That slam cap on there, that really, really reduced chamber, it just gives you so much flavor. It's good. It's good. It's good. And this Murica is delicious, Vape Wild. Delicious. One more time. Shout out to Vape Wild for the Murica. I love it. I love it. I love Vape Wild, and I'm really kind of digging this little RDA right now. I might leave this set up for a little while just to vape it, just to have it and vape it, because I just, whatever. I love setting up setups. We've talked about this in the past. I can't help myself sometimes. In my head, I'll think, I want to put that setup together, and I'll just go do it. Even though I could just as easily grab this, vape that, grab this, vape that. I'm like, nope. I want to set something brand new up. Dwayne, we out here to RDA, available on recoilrda.com. That is absolutely not true. Do not listen to that man. I just like fixed airflow. I like it when whoever is designing their device or their mod or their airflow, when they have like, this is how I want it to feel. You know what I mean? Like that's what we did with the recoil. Like that's how I wanted the recoil to feel. You're not adjusting it up or down, open or closed. This is how the recoil feels. And I really respect that. It's like the same way that Kent did with his RDA. It's his RDA for the way that he likes to vape. The recoil RDA is for the way that I like to vape. And I'm assuming that this We Out Here Dough RDA with the fixed 2-hole airflow is what Fresh Skater J maybe at that time really liked to vape. And so I just think that's, I don't know. I really like that. I really respect that a lot. Good shit. Good shit. Well, I'm sweating my balls off. Officially, they are off. So what do you want to do now, you guys? Now that I know that we have a little bit more time, let's just do a couple viewer mails, you guys. Just a couple viewer. Where's the bumper? Where's the go? All right, I got a few viewer mails here. In fact, it's over on this screen, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. I got this viewer mail here. This was from Scott. Scott hit me up. A fellow named Scott hit me up and said, the subject was shout out. I'm begging you, bro, and I can't pass that up. So he says, I wanted to ask you for a shout out to my hometown vape shop. They are having a going out of business sale, which is something I never want to hear, and will be closing their doors. Cool Breeze Vapors in Marion, Illinois. These people are my family. I will never forget them, and they have always done their very best to treat me as if I was their family and not just another customer. Please do me this one solid, bro. Much love and clouds, Scott. Well, damn it, Scott. You just said it so nicely, I can't pass that up. Huge shout out to Cool Breeze Vapors in Marion, Illinois. I am so sorry that you're closing your doors. I hope it's not due to any sort of like real intrusive regulations happening in Illinois right now, but that sucks. When a vape shop closes, that bums me out. When I first moved down to San Diego, the first vape shop that I went to was called Vader Vapor, and great people, just great people. Met the owner, such a nice guy. They were huge Star Wars fans, and they had Vader Vapor, and I went there for a few events, and then like 2 years later they closed. And you know, I just hated getting that email from the owner who's like, yeah, well, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. We got to close, and it's because of this, you know, the taxes that are happening in California, and that bums me out. That bums me out, but you're definitely shouted out. That one is really long. That one's too long. That one's just way too long. Let's do this one. I just picked these at random. Okay. I don't know this person's name. He just says, yo, yo, which means he's very cool. Yo, yo, I just picked up a profile RDA, built it, wicked it, juiced it, and vaped it a little while watching the Insta live stream. I looked at the deck and thought, I wonder if my OG recoil cap will fit on this. The answer was yes. If you've ever pondered what the recoil was, if the recoil was a single coil flavor banger, now you can try it. Peace out. Your buddy, Matt. Mayhew Mayhem. Oh, Matt. Yes, Matt from the Cool Kids Club. The recoil top cap fits on the profile RDA? I call bullshit on that. He says it's true. I don't have a profile RDA. So anybody out there, will you try the recoil, original recipe recoil cap on the profile RDA? I don't have my profile out, and so I can't test this theory, Matt, but very interesting. That's some very interesting shenanigans right there. Got another viewer mail. Let's go back in time a little bit. Let's go to this one. This came from someone called Shut Up and Eat Your Pine Cone. And I think that's hilarious. His name is actually Isaac. He says, "Hey, Nick, my name is Isaac. I know you're a busy guy. I just wanted to say you're fucking awesome, man. And you single-handedly have helped me stay off those damn death sticks for almost 2 years now so I can live longer for my daughter." Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. You are a hero in the industry. I'm not a hero. I also want your specific opinion on something. I work 7 days a week and I no longer have time for building, so I wanted to know whose pre-builts should I buy and what coil I should use for my original Pulse 2700 with a hermetic. I'm always gonna pimp out the same coil builders that I have been vaping their coils for years and years on end. Obviously, M-Turk is at the top of the food chain. His Aliens, which I have used his Aliens in the hermetic, and it's banging. M-Turk Aliens for sure all day long. Obviously, there's tons of great builders out there. AJ Holland makes some really rad coils, higher resistance coils if you're looking for that. Coil Turd not only sells coils, but he has sticks of pre-wrapped like Aliens and Clapton, so you can wrap your own coils if you want to. And then, like Fiends and his framed staples. I've rocked a Fiends frame staple in the hermetic as well, and it's a fantastic vape. Fiends frame staples lend themselves a little bit more to like a single coil configuration because they're so low resistance. If you were to run a dual, it comes out to like a 0.05 or something really, really low like that. So single coil frame staple from Fiends would probably do you really well. Truly and honestly, the first person that came to mind was Turk, just because his coils seem to last so long. His coils just last and last and last and last. I have coils that aren't here right now. They're in my Kennedy that's getting cleaned that are almost about to turn a year old. They'll be a year old in February, and I have only been re-wicking them and dry glowing them, and they are still just little damn flavor monsters. Flavor monsters. So that's what I would check out. Let me do just one more viewer mail here, just for time reasons. I know everybody here is just ready to chill and hang out for like the next 12 hours, but we're going to have to eventually wrap this vlog up. Got one here from a Canadian. Okay. So you can put this in the vlog if you see fit. I will do that. Thank you. Hey, Nick, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I've been really digging your posts when you post those vinyl clips on your Instagram story. I really enjoy most of the songs and bands you show off. Listening to electronic and music and rap, which nowadays is bleh, gets a little too repetitive. Fu Manchu, Romance Mechanics really scratched that itch for some real music. I remember you mentioning that you had a few playlists out there on Spotify, so I went searching GrimmGreen to not find until I clued into it. I really enjoy your taste in music, and I've added a few bands to my arsenal of music, so thanks for all the fucking kick-ass tunes, dude. Yeah. Look, sharing music is one of those really great things that you can do with people. It's one of the first subjects, conversations that I always have with people. And when I'm meeting people, and Eric, Vinyl and Vapor, one of the frequent topics of discussion is music. And one of the first things we ever talked about was music. It's just one of those things that it brings people together. And when you show someone a band and it's suddenly they love it too, it just feels good. Now you both love this same thing, and it's something to bond over, and I just really like that. Anyway, he says, I wanted to ask if you've ever heard Rise Against. Yeah, Rise Against. I'm not a huge Rise Against fan. I've heard plenty of Rise Against, but I've never absorbed it. Have I ever told you about the Pandora stations in the roasting room when I worked for Starbucks? That's a story to tell. Maybe we'll save that for getting to know GrimmGreen. He says, I've been listening to them since high school, and every time I come back to them, it's just bliss. It's the way I feel about Clutch. If you look them up on Spotify, they got a 4-in-1 album dealio there. All the albums are very, very, very solid. I will listen to more Rise Against now because of you. On the vape side of things, I picked up a fix because the original Spire Breeze was kind of cumbersome to deal with. This thing is really super neat for driving, and I feel like it'll suit me better as something to have when going out for a night. My B&M doesn't have kilos. I really want to try those. Also, if you ever visit Ontario, Canada next time around, I have a few high fives and hugs I'd like to cash in. I always get tripped out when I see you going to Ontario, California, and it's not Canada. Anyway, thanks for the amazing content and advocacy you do. Really hope you have a fantastic day. And yeah, let's keep on vaping. Thank you, mystery person from Canada, Gianluca. Boom. Thank you so much for the email. You're definitely shouted out. I'm going to check out more Rise Against, and it's just one of those things. I love sharing music with people. When we get to the super chat segment, I want to talk to you guys about music. I want to hear about your favorite bands and like some new shit, cool shit you've been listening to. That's what I want to do. That's my mission today. So let's wrap up viewer mails. I'm excited about this. It's finally time. Is Dan Mansfield even here in the chat to witness this amazingness? It's time to do a very random juice tasting. Yeah, very random juice tasting. So this is a juice that I promised a lot of people that I would do in the last vlog, and then that didn't happen. And I got some, emails from people saying, hey, I thought you were supposed to do this juice. So this is how this is going to work. Here's the juice we're tasting tonight. This is from Haus. This is Americano, 3 milligram. This is a coffee liquid, and I haven't had a good coffee liquid in quite some time. It's been years and years and years since I've had a really good coffee e-liquid. So we're giving Grindhouse Americano a shot. If I can open it. I got it, and the childproof seal just kind of stayed on there. That's okay. Let me just see in the chat. Coffee vapes. You like them? 1. You don't like them? 2. Give me a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Coffee vapes. Go. I'm skeptical but optimistic. Okay. I'm skeptical but optimistic. I've definitely seen a lot of 1s in the chat. A half. There was a half in there. 1.5. Michelle. So here's how this random juice tasting is going to work. Okay, 1s. All right, we'll get excited because I got a coffee flavor here that I'm pretty excited about. Here's how very random juice tastings are going to work now in this live vlog format. I got this squonker right here, and it is set up with a freshly built and wicked recurve RDA on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drip some juice on here, and I'm going to vape it. And I'm going to drip some juice on here, and I'm going to vape it. And if at the end of that, I like this juice enough, I'm going to just fill up the squonk bottle and make that the juice for this squonk until next week. Then next week, we clean out the bottle, we put new wicks in, we taste a new juice, and if it's good, if it gets approved, if I like it enough, then it'll go inside this little squonk bottle, and I'm going to continue vaping it. That's the test that this has to pass now. This isn't just it's good or it's bad. This is is it good enough for me to dedicate a squonk bottle to it? I'm raising the bar. I'm up in the criteria for a very random juice tasting, and I'm very excited about it. I'm also really excited to taste this juice because I haven't had a good coffee flavored juice in a while. And I'm excited to vape this Mike Vapes Recurve again because this was a bangin' RDA, and it still is a bangin'. I guess it's an RSA. Is that what I should call it? Is an RS? RSA? RSA? It's a rebuildable squonking atomizer. Oh, vapors are happening. Okay, let me give it one more knuckle test just so I kind of know what I'm getting into here. I am wicked skeptical of this right now. Wicked skeptical of this right now. We'll see. See how it goes. Do I not remember how to put the recurve back together? Yes, I do. There you go. God, this recurve rules. It's just a damn good RDA. The airflow is so smooth. All right, here we go. This is Grindhouse Americano Boosh. Let's vape it. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. In fact, here, I'll just give you some hold music while we wait and vape. Give me a sec. I think I'm ready to talk about this. Here's what I get from this juice. Here's what I'm getting from this juice out of the Mike Vapes Recurve RDA. It's a little bit throaty. Right out of the gate, it's a little bit throaty. In fact, this might pair with this beer. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's actually a really rockin' pairing. So, this is called Americano. And if you're not familiar with what an Americano is, which I feel like a lot of people are familiar with an Americano is just because coffee is such a predominant thing in our culture and society now. But if you're not hip to what an Americano is, if you go into a Starbucks or any coffee shop, doesn't have to be Starbucks, and order Americano, what you're going to get is 2 shots of espresso, or however many shots of espresso you want, and hot water. It's basically like brewing an intensely fresh cup of coffee, and they're generally espresso based. You can pull espresso shots with any other blend or single origin coffee, but it doesn't always translate well in the cup. So generally it's an espresso shot, 2 or 3 espresso shots, and then hot water, and you're getting essentially a really, really fresh cup of coffee, like I just said. So that's kind of what I'm expecting from this, is like that fresh cup of coffee sort of flavor to it. It does definitely have that like coffee flavor. It's coffee. There's no like sugary caramel, vanilla, hazelnut sort of flavors in it. It's kind of just coffee. It's kind of just coffee, but there's another flavor going on in here that I can't quite place. And I want to say it's like a popcorn flavor. It's like a popcorn kernel flavor on the exhale. On the inhale, I get just coffee. Just coffee. Like you just jammed a bunch of coffee beans in your mouth. Like coffee flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but it's not. I feel like there is zero sweetener in this. It's a little bit sweet, but it's sweet without sweetener. But on the exhale, I get that like popped popcorn kind of thing. Not the fluffy parts, like the meaty part in the bottom, that part of the popcorn kernel. Like that's the flavor I get on this exhale. Yeah, it tastes like coffee and burnt popcorn. It tastes like coffee, not burnt popcorn, because that kind of says that it's like a negative attribute, but it's like coffee popcorn. It's very, very bizarre. It's very, very bizarre. I'm enjoying it, honestly, a lot more as I go along and vape it right now. I don't know if it's going to get to be inside the bottle. I don't know if I love it enough to put it in the bottle. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say no. It's not going to make the bottle this week, unfortunately, but it's nice. It's a nice coffee flavor. It's a little bit popcorny, but it's a very nice coffee flavor. It's easily the nicest coffee flavor I've had in a few years. I'll go ahead and say that. I haven't had a coffee flavor that's this like authentically coffee house coffee in a very, very long time. There's just that popcorn note in there that once you know how it is. Once you taste that flavor, you can't untaste it. And that's one of the reasons why I hate letting Casey Pickle taste liquids, because she'll point out things like that and then I can't, and then the juice is ruined for me because I didn't taste it before. And now that I taste it, it's like, well, now I just can't untaste it. It's good. It's really good. Here's the thing. It's not going to make it into the bottle, but I'm going to keep this around. I'm going to keep this in my drawer because I know there's going to be a time in the very, very near future where I'm going to crave a coffee vape and I'm going to throw it in a tank or I'm going to throw it in an RDA and I'm going to use it. So thank you, Grindhouse, for sending out this liquid to me to taste. It's coffee, man. It's coffee up and down with a little bit of popcorn. Just a little bit of burnt popcorn in there. Anyway, let's wrap up that juice tasting, and I think the last thing we're going to do, second to the last thing we're going to do, is favorite comments of the week. So I got some favorite comments of the week here. These are just random comments from my YouTube. Some of them are funny, some of them are depressing. Let's start with this one. Visa commented, I might have done this one before. It says, shittier intro, seems like blind 2IQ animal did it. Seems like blind 2IQ animal did it. I think I've done that one before. I think I've done that one before. I think we've seen this one before. So let's skip to another one. Either way, I don't care. This one. Brant commented on the Rebirth RDA video and said, some see closed and open. I see trypophobia. Yeah, trypophobia. He's talking about the airflow on the Mike Vape's Recurve RDA where it's just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of little holes. That is actually a phobia for people, and it's called trypophobia, and it's like things like a sponge that has lots of little holes in it, or like bone marrow, how it has lots and lots of little tiny holes in it, or like there's certain like sunflowers in the middle when all their seeds fall out and it's just lots and lots of little holes. That is a legitimate, genuine phobia for people, and it's called trypophobia. So go Google, not right now, but go Google trypophobia at some point or search Reddit for trypophobia just to see if that's something that is a genuine phobia for you. It's not for me. It doesn't really bother me. I go, it's kind of gross. But trypophobia is a real thing that really, really like triggers people's phobias of tiny, tiny little holes. It's a really bizarre phobia. For me, my biggest phobia is really, really, really deep water. That like deep water that I can't see the bottom of. Like in the ocean, like if I'm on a boat, fuck that. I hate that. That's called, I think that's called thalassophobia, something like that. Fear of dark, deep water. That's GrimmGreen right there. We got another comment of the week here from Julio Ramos. GrimmGreen, I still remember when I met GrimmGreen at Disneyland. You did. I don't remember you exactly, Julio. I've met a handful of people at Disneyland. I'm a pretty frequent visitor of Disneyland, so chances are, I mean, they're not that great of chances. I mean, your chances actually are pretty low, but I am at Disneyland fairly frequently, at least once or twice a month. And, you know, when you go to the smoking section at Disneyland, at Disneyland or in California Adventure, there are always vapors there. Always vapors there. And the last time that I went to Disneyland, there were more vapors in the smoking area than there were smokers, which just, I kind of walked into the smoking area and I was like, awesome. Like, fuck, that's cool to see so many vapors here. And then I just sit and vape for a while. And sometimes people just come up and they're like, hey, are you GrimmGreen? I'm like, yeah. And then we hang out and we shake hands and we take a selfie at Disneyland and then we go our separate ways. But It's cool. It's just cool running into people at the smoker area in Disneyland. So if you're ever in Disneyland and you want to really dedicate time to trying to see if I'm there, just hang out in the smoker area by Big Thunder for like a half hour. I'll probably show up there. That's the easiest way to find me at Disneyland is in the Big Thunder smoking area. Let's do some more favorite comments of the week. I got 2 more here. Jose says, poor man's billet box. I'm so getting one. I felt that kind of the same way about the PAL 2. This is empty right now, I think. Yeah. That was 100% cotton wick. I kind of thought that same thing about the PAL 2. It's very, very billet boxy. I mean, even the way that the tank is, even the way that the coil head is inside the tank, even the way that the airflow comes in through the side of the box, it is a little bit of a poor man's billet box. And my final favorite comment of the week, Joshua. Now, this is a good one. As a U.S. military veteran and native West Virginian, I have to say it absolutely disgusts me that the government wants to take something away from responsible of-age adults. I'm just going to leave this on the screen so that we can all appreciate this. Feel free to take screen captures and post it on social media because this guy hits the nail on the head. Even if you are not a military veteran, which thank you for your service, Joshua. And even if you're not from West Virginia, and even if you're not a military veteran, you should be angry that the government is trying to take things away from of-age responsible adults. It sticks in my craw like you can't imagine, Joshua. But thank you for that comment. There's no real way to get into comments of the week. Just leave comments on my videos. Like if you leave a comment on this video. That's something I never say. Leave comments down below. Go ahead and if you're here now, smash the like button. Just destroy it. Lay waste to that like button. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So we're getting down here to the end. of the vlog. And I think the last thing we're going to do, is it time? I think it's time for Super Chat. There were a few super chatters here tonight, and first one out of the gate. Whoops. Did I even catch the first one out of the gate? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm just going through these backwards. Brian Timbies. Yo, what up? Bunch of emojis and the horns emojis. Yo, Brian. Yo, Brian. What up, bro? Thank you for coming out. Connor, very gracious of you. Connor, very gracious of you again, bro. Boom, Connor. You are shouted out. Brian had another one. $2. Smash that like. Smash that like, yo. Smash that like. Nope, that's the same one. I just take random screenshots so that I try not to miss anything. And these are all, super out of order. Is this the next one in the line? Yeah. Celestial Vapes, very, very gracious of you. Thank you, Celestial Vapes. Efer, do I say your name wrong every single time, Efer? Is it Efer or Eifer? I don't know if it's Efer or Eifer, but what up, Nick? Very gracious of you. Thank you so much, Efer. What up? What up, Efer? There was one from Cody, motherfucking vlog day. What's better? Nothing. That's what's better is nothing. Cody, thank you. Cody, bro, you are shouted out. Thank you so much, man. Feeling it. I'm feeling the love. I'm thankful for the abundance. As I was talking about in my Instagram yo-yo live stream, be thankful. Be a thankful person. Be thankful for the abundance. When things are going well and you're happy, and just be thankful for that. Relish that. Be thankful. Be thankful for the abundance. Got another one here from Domino. What? Monochromin with Domino. Can't wait to hopefully meet you at NVE. Shout out to the new reviewers for that juice and stacked piece up on my channel. I have no shame. All right. Monochromin with Domino. Very gracious of you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that nice round number, $6.66. That just makes me so happy. Efer got another one here. Yes, Nick, Arrogant Bastard Ale was my first craft beer too. Awesome. We're like craft beer twinsies, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Aziz, bro, you never let me down. Thank you so much, Aziz. I love you, man. I'm sorry that I'm not in Bahrain right now. I really, the only reason I wanted to go to that Bahrain event was to meet you. We'll make it happen, okay? 100% Aziz. We're going to make this happen. Michelle Lynn, can you please shout out my co-host on the Vape Show? Happy birthday, Ken. Dropped off Casey's Titan at USPS today. Thank you so much, Michelle Lynn Base. Michelle Lynn, Dull Dime. She offered to fix Casey's Titan. We sent it to her. She fixed it. She used it for a few days, sent it back. I'm so appreciative of that, Michelle. Thank you very much. And yeah, of course, we're going to shout out Ken. I caught a little bit of your and Ken's show. I believe it was on Tuesday? What day was that? I don't quite remember. Anyway, Nick, Nitchoff, what are you doing? Just popped in to wish you well. Love you, buddy. Keep up the great work. Yo-yoy. That's right, Nick Nitchoff. Yo-yoy to you, bro. There's more. There's always more. The Ardent packaging looks like it was endorsed by Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yes, absolutely it was. Tenacious TX Vapes spent $10 to tell me to take the 510 pin off. I did. I took the 510 pin off, and Stan, you don't have to, just make sure that it's in the chat and make sure like Ruby or Danielle see it, and then they'll text me. Next time, I mean, I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your $10, but next time you definitely don't have to do that. And thank you for this. I'm very, very excited. Looking forward to using that. And then we got Vaping with Ken. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. I was driving and I had a cop behind me the whole way here. Love you guys. Also, hi, Nick. Good to see you, champ. Ken, yeah, Vaping with Ken. Always shout out to Vaping with Ken. You're one of the good ones. I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate you, Ken. I really do. Got some more here from Carter. You're a boss, Grim, from a fellow tatted vapor. Carter, thank you, bro. I mean, there's a lot of tatted vapors. Are we going to start a group like the Tatted Vapors Club or something like that, where we all get together once a month and just go get tattooed? How fun would that be? Let's do this. Got another one. Eifer, I can never say your name correctly, and I know I say it wrong every time. My favorite band is Iron Maiden, but I've been rocking out to Unleash the Archers lately. Very close second. Unleash the Archers, they are power metal, are they not? I believe Unleash the Archers are just straight up power metal. Jacob, guess I'm waiting another week for you to try my juice. Scrapwood, no worries, I'm patient. Scrapwood. All right, Jacob, thank you for reminding me of that. Scrapwood will 100% be the very random juice tasting next week in the vlog. Don't even trip, dog. I got you, fam. And then one last one from Skittles, Washington. Can I get a shout out to the guys at Vaporize Expressly after the great loss on the great young man, Ed? Oh, yes, absolutely. Definitely shout it out, Vaporize Expressly. Definitely shout it out. And we're definitely shouting out Ed while we're at it. I don't know the backstory here, but it sounds like Ed was taken before his time, and we're shouting Ed out right now. Skittles. Very cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And then we got some more here. Let's get more. Let's get into the super chat. Do all the super chats stay? Do I not even need to take screenshots? I don't think I even need to take screenshots. I think I'm just making extra work for myself, and this would go a lot smoother if I didn't do that. But that's okay. What are you going to do? Let's get back down here. Scott, thank you very much. Let's get a shout out for Regulator Watch. Yes. Holy shit, yes, that's a great idea. Regulator Watch. Everybody, does someone have a link for the Regulator Watch YouTube to put in the chat? I want everybody to subscribe to Regulator Watch on YouTube. Brent Stafford and everyone there at Regulator Watch, they do an unbelievable job. He is a Canadian-based, it's exactly like it says, Regulator Watch. He focuses a lot on vaping and vapor products, but it's not all vaping and vapor products. It's news about regulation, and he does He does an incredible job. When I got to work with him, when he did that interview with me, which I believe is still up somewhere on his YouTube, definitely go check it out. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic experience. He is a pro, and he makes really good informative videos that are really good for sharing. That's one of the things. That's why I didn't do the 510 report live, because the 510 report, it needs to be digestible and it needs to be able to be shared. And that's just very important for me. 1965 Sparkle, please read me, lol. Super fun vlog. It's only a super fun vlog because you guys are here, but thank you very much, 1965 Sparkle. Sure, why don't you get a shout out to Tyler Rose? Love you, Grim. Awesome content. Tyler, thank you very much. Thank you. Boom, you're shouted out. Eifer again. It's Eifer, but it's all good. Okay, Eifer. I'm going to make a broad sweeping statement right now, but from this moment on, I will call you Eifer. I promise with all of my promises that I will call you Eifer. Got another one quickly here from Brian. Shout out to the Cool Kids Club. Yo, of course, shout out to the Cool Kids Club. Of course, shout out to the Cool Kids Club. And if any of the Cool Kids Club is watching, thanks. Also, yo. Also, we'll hang out soon. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. So we have a little bit of time left. We've got like roughly 10 minutes or so. And I genuinely want to talk about music because I've been listening to a lot of stuff that I don't normally listen to, and I find it really, really very interesting. So let's chat. Let's talk about music, you guys, for this last 10 minutes. Or we don't have to. We can just hang out for this last 10 minutes like it's an after party, like it's the after show. Let me just wrap up the vlog real fast. That's what I got, everybody. This is basically where the vlog is ending. I'm going to hang out with the chat for about another 10 minutes or so. But replay people usually don't find that very interesting, but I am just going to hang out with the chat for the last 10 minutes or so. But I think that's everything. I think that's everything I have for the vlog. That's it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I've said this before in the past, and I'll say it again. I am very relatively new to this whole streaming thing. I hope it looks okay. I hope it sounds okay. And most of all, this is only going to get better as time goes on. We are never going back to the old vlog format, and that's just going to be a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, but I love this so much more. Not only do I get to interact with way more people, but now I'm not sitting for an entire day editing a 2-hour-long vlog video. Do you have any idea how many jump cuts are in a 2-hour-long vlog video? It's insane. It's insane. So we're here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Now I'm going to talk to the chat. What's up, chat? Oh, now you guys don't want to talk? Yeah, P breaks. P breaks all around. P breaks all around. Let's pop out the chat here. Let's make it real big because I want to just talk to the chat. How doesn't Grim have 3K in chat? I'm confused. Well, we're here towards the end. And you know what? It's whatever. I get it that a live streaming show at a certain time of the day, at a certain time of the week, it's a hard thing to get to. And I do it at a weird time. 4:30 on a Thursday is a weird time to stream. But it's cool. I don't care that I don't have 3,000 people in chat. I care that I have you people in chat. And that's all I give a shit about. Shout out to Sidewalks, Michelle Lynn, for keeping me off the streets. I just got back into Calexio. Hadn't listened to them in about a decade. Oh, really? I've been going back and listening to some really, really old bands. I kind of was raised in the very Christian music world. So, MXPX all day long, like tons of MXPX. And the thing is, there were so many great bands in that scene that I just go back and listen to them all the time. One of my favorite bands of all time is a band named Stavesacre, and I love them. I'll tell the Stavesacre story sometime. The Stavesacre story is a very, very personal story, and maybe I'll share that. Maybe I'll share that at some point. Brandon, Typo Negative, all-time favorite. Have you listened to them? So the only time I've ever listened to Typo Negative was when I was dating this girl, Kelsey. Anyway, Kelsey was rad. I'll never say anything bad about Kelsey. She's a stand-up chick. And she was really into Typo Negative. Like, rip your face off, like muscular damage, really into Type O Negative, like insanely into Type O Negative. And I just jumped down in the chat like 8,000 chats, but really into Type O Negative. And so sometimes in the car, we'd listen to Type O Negative, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is fine. You know, I feel like Type O Negative isn't one of those bands that you just get into. Like, I feel like you had to have been with Type O Negative like from the beginning. Like, I don't get it. I don't get Type O Negative. I like them. I like their music. If it's on, I'll go, oh, is this Type O Negative? Yeah, it's good shit. But I'm not like a fan. You know, there's some bands. It's like Clutch is one of those bands that you kind of have to get, you know? And once you get it, you go, oh, Clutch, are you kidding me? So I just never got Type O Negative. Jimmy Bubba, hey Nick, so jealous you got to see Barry Manilow. How was the show? Let me tell you something. Barry Manilow blew me away. Blew me away. He is a showman. He is a showman in the truest sense of the word. His voice is still awesome. He sings like an angel, and he just puts on just one hell of a show. And I'm not even joking. This isn't like ironic, like in a hipster way, like, oh, I love Barry Manilow. I don't love Barry Manilow. But I saw Barry Manilow, and that was awesome. It was just so fucking cool. He's a showman. That's all I can say. He came out, and I don't, you know, there's people that you feel are celebrities, right? Like people that you meet. Like if I met Neil Fallon from Clutch, I don't even think I could get a word out. You know what I mean? And when I see Clutch live, I go, that's fucking Clutch. That's Neil fucking Fallon right there. And I get really starstruck. I'm not a huge Barry Manilow fan. I don't think of him as like this huge celebrity. Like, sure, he's popular, but he doesn't hold that same like love of, you know, fame that you see someone as. But when he came out on the stage and he was wearing a red sequin, you know, sport coat, and he just comes out and it's Barry Manilow, and you go, holy shit, that is Barry Manilow. He is like an actual celebrity. It's unreal. It's unreal. Bo Allen, Grim, do you listen to Ghost? Definitely listen to Ghost. I haven't listened to like the newest stuff, but their first like 3 records, adore them. I adore them. MXPX all day long. Holy crap! Charcoal Sheep, Echoing Green. That is a name that I have not heard in a very, very long time. But yes, I wasn't so much a huge fan of Echoing Green. I did see them live a couple of times. Echoing Green. If you really want an interesting band. Scott Jenkins, how you doing, man? 3 Bs. Bach, Brahms, and Beethoven. Brahms! Third racket! Love me some Brahms. All right, let's get back down. Grim, Job for a Cowboy. No, I never got into Job for a Cowboy. I just didn't, because, look, I can't just get into every metal band that comes out. I've been listening to metal. Let's see, I'm 41 years old now. I started listening to metal when I was 13 or 12. I think I was 14 when I bought my first Cannibal Corpse record. So I've listened to more metal than most people should. And it takes a little bit to get me to be impressed by a metal band these days. It's like, yeah, you're heavy as shit and you got blast beats all over the place, and oh, you threw some genty stuff in there and you do this like, and then you have singing, and then I go, okay, like, good. I'm glad you're a band, more for your fans. Like, I'm not going to get into that. Job for a Cowboy was one of those bands that I just didn't care about. They came out and I'm like, yeah, they're really loud, really heavy. They got blast beats all over the place. They do some breakdowns. I don't have time in my life for Job for a Cowboy. It's just one of those things. But I get it that Job for a Cowboy is like other people's favorite band. And I'm not discounting that at all. I am very much of the mindset, like, more for you. Just because I don't like it, you definitely enjoy it. More for you. Have it. And I know people say that about Disneyland. Like people are like, oh, I fucking hate Disneyland. I would never go to Disneyland. Just wait in lines all day. I talked to Dwayne. Yeah, we can go wait in lines all day. Fucking Disneyland. Cool. I like this regardless whether or not you like it. So more for me, right? More for me. Anyway, Gigi Allen, the vaping barber, said Gigi Allen live show was insane. I don't know if I would ever have the guts to have gone and ever seen a Gigi Allen show. Dan, does Nick know we will have a house at NVE? Yes, Michelle, I am aware of that. If I go, I'm going to be staying at the casino. Me and Ruby already talked about this. Vape events at casinos, stay at the casino. Trust me, stay at the casino. I had the same reaction when I saw Tool. I like their stuff. Not a gigantic fan, but seeing them live was still a bucket list thing to do. Yes, live music. I will always go see live music regardless of whether or not I like the artist. I went and saw Kendrick Lamar. I still don't know who Kendrick Lamar is, but we went and saw Kendrick Lamar and had an amazing time, and he put on a fucking awesome show. And it's the same thing going back to Kelsey. I went with her to go see Nine Inch Nails and Queens of the Stone Age. I was a huge Queens of the Stone Age fan, still am. So I wanted to go see Queens of the Stone Age. She was a huge Nine Inch Nails fan. As far as I know, she still is. And we went to go see Nine Inch Nails, and I'm not a Nine Inch Nails fan. Like, it's cool. It's whatever. The first album, sure. Really dig Nine Inch Nails. Even the Downward Spiral, yeah, I like some of their stuff. But I'm not like a huge Nine Inch Nails fan. We went and saw Nine Inch Nails, and I was blown away. 100% blown away by how great this show was. Nine Inch Nails, they rocked. They just killed it. And it was awesome. Kevin and the Zits, OTEP. I never got into OTEP. My brother was into OTEP. Judas Priest and Pantera. They brought me metal when I was 7 years old. Judas Priest and Pantera. Yeah, for a long time, bro. Nightcrawler, 666. Pantera was like, what's your favorite band, Nick? Pantera. 100% Pantera. Are you kidding me? Cowboys from Hell. If you're into metal and you don't appreciate Cowboys from Hell, then I don't know. That's a little bit too gatekeepy to say. But fuck, man. Cowboys from Hell was amazing. And I remember when Vulgar Display of Power came out after listening to Cowboys from Hell for so long, and then Vulgar dropped, and you're like, oh, like Vulgar was so good. Vulgar was just a punishing album. And you're like, how did Pantera do this? How do they do that? Vulgar Display of Power from Pantera is easily one of the best metal albums of all time. Metal, whatever, hardcore, metal, whatever you want to call it. Best ever. I saw Nine Inch Nails before they hit it big. Awesome. Same thing, Bo Allen. I went and saw Bruno Mars with Casey Pickle at the Forum in Los Angeles, and you can't not have fun. Suddenly, Bruno Mars comes out, and it's like the Barry Manilow thing. You're like, holy shit, that's Bruno Mars. Like, he has this air about him, you know? He's got this confidence. Like, he knows he's Bruno Mars. He's like, I'm Bruno Mars, and I'm going to entertain the fuck out of you guys. And he did. And everyone started dancing, and it was like, you can't not have fun at a Bruno Mars show. You just can't. Yeah. Anyway. God damn it. All right. Well, yes. No. Ian Randall, you're very wrong. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming out to the show, by the way, but you could not be more wrong. I'm just kidding. Great Southern Trendkill was way better than Cowboys from Hell. I don't care. Whatever. That's fine. I didn't really get into the Great Southern Trendkill. I stopped listening to Pantera right after Far Beyond Driven. Far Beyond Driven was the last Pantera album that I was really into, and then they kind of did that like breakup thing, and then Phil started Down, and I started listening to Down a lot, and Dimebag, they did Damage Plan, and I never really listened to Damage Plan, and then they kind of got back together as Pantera, or Damage Plan wasn't part of that, but they kind of got back together as Pantera, and then they broke up again, and Phil did Super Joint Ritual, and then he kept doing Down, and then they formed Damage Plan, and I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. I picked Phil's side in that. I started listening to Down, which I feel like everybody should listen to Down. Down. Yeah, I mean, the vaping barber, this is the topic that we're going to wrap this vlog up on because it's 6:30, which means it's well past vlog time. But Gwar is the best band of all time. And I know that they're not the best band of all time, which is why I like saying they're the best band of all time. The Gwar is such a niche fucking band. And Gwar is one of those bands that you have to get. You have to get it. And I have stuck with Gwar. I got their first album, Scumdogs of the Universe, in 1993 and worshipped it. Scumdogs of the Universe was the greatest album I had ever heard. I just couldn't get enough of it. And then America Must Be Destroyed, couldn't get enough of it. And then This Toilet Earth, and I was like, okay, it's still kind of Gwar-y, but I don't love this album, right? This Toilet Earth, it's not super great. Saddam A Go-Go, great song, not much else. Then like their next few albums are like, okay, Ragnarok, it's not that good. It's okay. I don't really like it. And then they did Carnival of Chaos, which is like this terrible album. And then they did We Kill Everything. And We Kill Everything is like the lowest point in the Gwar discography. Like if you stuck with Gwar through We Kill Everything, then I feel like you are the true Gwar fans because that album is terrible. And the band themselves won't even talk about that record. It's like the black sheep of their discography. They hate that album. And We Kill Everything was terrible. And then they just did a complete 360, released Violence Has Arrived, and Violence Has Arrived instantly became my new favorite Gwar album. I loved it. I loved Violence Has Arrived. If you're not into Gwar and you want to get into Gwar, go listen to Violence Has Arrived by Gwar. It's my favorite Gwar album. And then everything since then has been amazing. I mean, War Party, The Bloody Pit, the one Battle Maximus, Lust in Space was amazing. Even their new stuff, now that Odorous, rest in peace, is gone, even their new stuff I'm kind of really into as well. And so Gwar is one of those bands that I'll just never give up on. Even when they release garbage, I will still listen to Gwar. I will still listen to Gwar. And on that note, my friends, I think it is time. I think it's time to end this vlog. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone coming out for the vlog. I want this to be a thing. I want us to come together every Thursday to just vape, to talk shop, to drink beer, to fellowship, to be a community, and to, for lack of a better term, rally the troops. Kevin Skipper always says you don't have to do everything, but you do have to do something. I want us all to do something, and I want us all to do something together, you know? And I'm going to wrap this up, and that's where I'm going to end the vlog. Let me do that thing real quick. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. Is there anything over here? Ardent instruction manuals. Thanks. I think we're good. I think I got everything. I think I got everything. So one last time, let me just say thank you. And I know I've said this a lot in the past, but you guys that show up to the stream and make it to the end, you're just my favorite damn people on earth. If I ever have the opportunity to meet you IRL, I do dispense hugs or crisp high fives. And you are all owed one of those things. All of you, easily. Anyway, that's what I got for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you guys, let's keep on vaping.